Welcome to our channel. After a long day of travel from Allentown, Pennsylvania into Anchorage, we picked up our rental car and headed downtown to the Hotel Marriott. This was the beginning of our 9-day Alaskan vacation.
Sweet. Living in this big blue world with my head up in outer space. I know I'll be A-OK. I know I'll be A-OK. When I see trouble come my way.
Well, we arrived in Fairbanks and we stayed at a spacious Airbnb house. We were really surprised with the summer sunset and the warm temperatures that we experienced up in Fairbanks. We drove out to the Chena hot springs region because we wanted to see the world-famous ice museum, visit with the sled dogs, and go horseback riding.
Throw a middle finger up down the interstate. Living in this big blue world with my head up in outer space. I know I'll be A-OK. I know I'll be A-OK. When I see trouble come my way, I'll be making lemonade. I know I'll be A-OK. I know I'll be
The ice museum really is cool. It's amazing that everything in there was made from ice. From the glasses we drank from, the stools we sat on.
I just eat shit and pretend that it's gourmet. I've had terrible, horrible, no good.
One can even rent an ice bed and sleep there for $500 a night.
I know I'll be A-OK.
He'll ease his way back down to the river, which right at the end he can't even see. So this is all done by feel here at the end. And look at that, puts both floats in at the same time. Just like sticking the landing off the balance beam, right? Very nicely done. And that's Darian Denali in 88 Zulu. He's going to come alongside us here, give you a little bit better look at that plane. These Piper Super Cubs are by far the most popular bush aircraft because they're so lightweight and versatile. That only weighs about 1,100 pounds. It's got skinny little middle tubes.
Don't look at me.
every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed.
I'll be plenty today to give you a little example of what they like. So I'm going to take off, but I'll give you a call on the way back.
Okay, well, now look what happens when he pulls the trigger. No jumping, no parking. Everybody leans in, picks up speed. David is now gone.
Every single way, his words can bring me down. Oh no, so don't you bring me down today. To all your friends, you're delirious, so consumed in all your doom. Trying hard to fill the emptiness, the piece is gone. Left the puzzle undone, ain't that the way it is? 'Cause you are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down, no, no. 'Cause you are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring you down, oh no. So don't you bring me down today. No matter what we do, no matter what we do, no matter what we do, no matter what we do.
He always sings for him.
Of course, this fish camp is what you would see along the Chena or Yukon River during the summer months. Each summer, families would pack up and head about 30 miles away from their village to their family's respective camp. My family uses set nets to catch our salmon, but the centerpiece of many Athabascan fish camps is the fish wheel. The fish wheel is an incredibly efficient fish catching machine that allows us to catch enough salmon to provide for ourselves and even our dog teams for the winter months. Back on shore, those canvas wall tents are what we would sleep in during the summer. Closest to me is the outdoor air drying rack, where we hang the salmon before placing it in a smokehouse. Now, the smokehouse is this large permanent structure you see behind me. The smokehouse is the key to turning the salmon into a fully preserved food source. Once that salmon is done smoking, it'll store in a cache. The cache is up on those little stilts to keep animals from getting into it. And speaking of animals, those boxes between the wall tents are dog houses, and we always bring our dogs to fish camp because they'll act as a natural alarm system in case any large game animals were to come towards this area.
Yeah, like bears. Try to rip all of this down without you knowing about it, which would waste an awful lot of work, obviously. And on the subject of the work now, let's go back to the cutting table. What was this that you showed us when we came by before?
Like I said, here I have a chum salmon. In the interior, we get 3 different types. A single run each of the king and silver, and then 2 runs of the chum. Since the chum was slightly lesser quality than the king and silver, and there was 2 runs, these were usually reserved for the dogs. And right now, I've started the basic dog food cut. First, I removed the head. I've then separated the 2 fillets, leaving it connected here at the tail, so I'm able to hang it up on the air drying rack when I'm done. And there was still quite a bit of meat left on this backbone. And since nothing is ever wasted in my culture, I'm just going to give this to the dogs here at camp as a snack. Same with the head. But if this were the head of a higher quality salmon, like the king or silver, we would save it and make fish head soup for the elders, which is considered a delicacy.
Yeah. How is fish head soup, by the way?
I don't know, I'm not old enough.
No, it's not what you might be thinking. It's not blah. It's because there's never any left by the time someone her age gets up to where the pot is. So, we'll ask her again in 60 years when she gets a turn. Now, why are the slicing into the fillet?
Right now I'm scoring the salmon, which is creating diagonal cuts through the flesh and down to the skin. This is going to create a larger surface area, allowing the smoke to work deeper in the salmon and further dehydrate it in the end.
You see when she holds it up, I always like this for a picture. Every one of those cuts, see, opens up a vent down into that fillet, so it'll lose all of its water weight, but none of the nutritional value that's essential to keeping the dogs fed. Nicely done, as always.
We left Fairbanks at 3 a.m. because we wanted to catch the Chena wilderness tour that brought us into Denali National Park. We'd spend the next 12 hours riding Harper, our bus, and seeing the amazing sights in Denali.
Don't you bring me down today. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing?
Reel in, reel in.
There's a spark in you, you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you're gonna leave 'em all in You don't have to feel like a wasted space. Your original cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds, after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time, you'll know. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you're gonna leave 'em all in Boom, 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 even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you, 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 and now it's time to let it through. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you worth. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you're gonna leave 'em all in even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. Boom, 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 even brighter than the moon, moon, moon.
What a great vacation, and one we'll never forget. We hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to like and subscribe to follow our channel.